Alright, welcome back to Card Shark. Sorry for taking so long. Streaming's been a lot more inconsistent as of late, but going forward should be good. Now, something I wanted to announce is that the last session was about 4 hours long. This one is only going to be about 2 hours long, and I'm going to be doing 2 games at once per stream for a while. Mainly because I both want to finish this game, and I both want to play Super Mario Bros. 3, so... Also, my chair is sort of broken, so I've got a replacement one. Alright, so... Truth be told, I straight up do not remember how to play this game. But the one thing that I do remember is that whole card flicking thing, you can at least hold it down. Alright. Okay, ship's completed. Unavailable. Completed. Completed. Alright, the barn it is then. I think actually... We escaped prison and death by just a thread. Colonel Gabriel found us in Isla Baines. He's about to pin Miss P's murder on us. When I turned the tables and framed him myself, it's a small revenge for dead Miss P. The comms called me Eugene. I like that name. I will keep it. Oh, this is it. Oh, the card should have been a hint. Alright, the artist's workshop. Let's go. You can put your book away, lad. That's enough spelling practice for one journey. Just turn my fan on. Time for a different sort of education. Do you have a strong opinion on Versailles? I'm going to say no, because I don't remember... Good, because I have plenty of thoughts on the place. This is a machine that lures the best minds of our generation before breaking them and splitting them out and spitting them out. Remember how the old musketeer mentioned a woman named Sophia de Arbre... Forget it. She was one of its victims. Sophie was a model... Sophie was a model and muse of Clement Bell, a painter a la mode. It wasn't to last. Bell's career's ended the moment Sophie attracted the attention of Louis XV. I'm going to visit Bell's workshop in Lyon. He can probably tell us more about Sophie's fate. How should we proceed? Carefully. Walter Bell is an artist. I don't expect him to be experienced at cards. We will deflect his scrutiny by multiplying our manipulations. You will stack the cards as you gather them, and we will keep that stack through a shuffle and a cut. See the table, you begin using the full harvest to create me a favourable stack. Alright, this one I remember. Recap. Is it February at the top of the deck? That's where I want high value cards. Perfect. Shuffle without disturbing the stack. We use false rifle shuffle for that. Since we decided we should go over it again. Reminder. Oh, this. To split the deck to shuffle through. The stack is still at the top of the new pile of cards. Shuffle the rest of the deck in the pile, keeping the stack. One more repeat. Alright, so use the D-pad flex as the joystick's a little finicky. Oh, now for a new technique. Let me teach you a false cut. The deck flat on the table, slide some of the cards out from the bottom. Make a real show of lifting these cards up high before placing them back on top. And take the rest of the cards and put them back on top. This will make us look as if the cards were taken from the top of the deck. I know what that face means. Not even a baby ought to be fooled by this, and yet, see for yourself. Alright. What? I'm not sure I get this one. Oh, snap it. Okay. Yeah, that's way easier. I'm going to screw up at this one a lot, because I feel like this is... I'm not sure about this one specifically, just because of how much I was screwing that one over. Let's do one more rehearse. Alright. No decided to out needlessly. Decided to meet Clement to see a studio. Yes, I've seen your sketches. You have some talent. You must focus on the matter at hand, Sophie's whereabouts. We haven't time for a lesson on colour theory, so let me do the talking. You know what I mean. Alright, he's a mute. Leon, France, later that day. We don't have to wait for Marty Bell too long. Look at this, our painter didn't stay idle. Interesting. The ending is French, the subject Dutch, the taste... Let's say the taste is American. Take your word for it. That one reminds me of Deborah Churchill. Yes. No doubt, I recognise the pout. The niece of Henry Deratsmitz here. I am just butchering a lot of French. Like, I apologise to any French people watching. I am butchering this language like like anything. I think it's The Supper at Emmaus by Vermeer. Must be a copy. See how that player is hiding cards in his belts? That's what I call a very poor cheat. These artists don't understand our craft at all. These people seem to have a good time. I think it's modern art. What do we have here? Achievement unlocked, not for sale. Looks like card players. Are they cheating? Is there anything else I missed? Nope. A paintbrush. That gives me an idea. We went for a quick ticket. Good man. What do we have here? I said to Mr. Quinton I would settle my pay debt next week. He didn't need to send his thugs. I've just sold a few paintings, but it's not the first one of my debtors. You're mistaken, Mr. Quinton sent us to give you another chance to win back your debt. But, who knows? Mr. Quinton could owe you money at the end of this game. That is a tempting possibility. Let's play and make it reality. Okay. Okay. I quite like this one. This one's easy for me to figure out. Nice. You have no luck, but you certainly have a lot of talent, Master Bell. You're too kind. I particularly like this painting. Is that Sophia Dear, your famous muse? Almost. It's her sister, Deborah. Her sister? I had no idea. Not many people know their story. But let's carry on our game. Next. There we go. Bollocks. Oh. That was unexpected. Yeah. Yeah. Although, to be fair, I think I still win if I do that. It's just more obvious. Because I just saw, I think, skyrocket. I thought Sophie left the court. Where did she go? I don't know. No one knows, actually. Alright. There we go. Alright. Let's fuck ups this time, please. There we go. Just do a bit slow, don't snap. Thank you, Matibel. That was a very pleasant game. You seem interested in Sophie. Yes? 20 years later, and I still remember her smile and her gentle touch. Then the king came and took her away. How so? I thought her affair with the king was just a passing fling. I could hang for telling you this, but Sophie was secretly married to Louis, and then she disappeared. Please, you need to leave now. Alright, that's that taken care of. So next is the hospice and the Cascarot camp. I'm going to keep a hold of my money. I won't donate it all the way just yet. Oh yeah, I think this guy... I think that's the guy that killed himself. We talked to a painter who knew Sophie Diaby, the woman involved in the 12 bottles of milk mystery. It also that Sophie and the king were secretly married. Something terrible must have happened to her. I feel we also learned that Amaris's niece, Deborah, is Sophie's sister. We must find her again. So Amaris was present when Sophie Diaby disappeared. I never expected a man so stiff of limb could be so sneaky. And don't even get me started on his niece, Deborah. Can you believe we let Sophie's very own sister slip under our noses? Of course, Deborah isn't really related to the old musketeer, and I doubt she empties the old fool's bedpan out of the goodness of her heart. So what's she doing? Sophie must be the linking factor here. Anything else? Clement Bell revealed that Sophie was the secret wife of Louis XV. She was much more than a passing mistress. We need to learn what happened to her. Anything else? So on way back to Bergerac. I'll teach you a new strategy whilst we travel. Darren must suspect we're cheats. You'll need to be extra subtle if we're to pull this off. You saw her play. What did you notice? She's inconsistent. Yes, I noticed that. She was very careful of the cut, but not much else. It's crucial we conclude with a neat deck cut. After course, you'll use top drag to stack me some aces and perform a simple shuffle. All trifles but when combined they're extremely effective. Given a new technique, baby shuffle. Take a time, let's pretend you just ran top drag and stacked me some aces. As with false shuffles, our objective is to keep the stack safe. Hold the deck face up so the stack rests next to your palm. So when you're getting it, I'm going to go 7. Okay, so 3 down. Instead of placing those cards at the bottom of the deck, simply place them up in a fluid motion. Stack is safe and nobody will suspect a thing. Let's have another go. Yes. So 3 down and then press B. I got it. Good. Hoped you wouldn't struggle with such a simple technique. Wrap things up with a technique you're already familiar with, the false cut. So much like I do the sound of my own voice, I'll skip re-explaining that one to you. So I'd just show me the 3 techniques as a sequence without my guidance. Oh shit. Shit, I forgot. Yeah. Everyone suspected with cheese seems to be extra supple. I'm not that far back, but... So 3 down, then press B. Simply stacking some aces before throwing in a false shuffle and cut to avoid detection. Now I remember. I guess you've had that's less. I guess you've had that one's less of a fail and more just that's suspicious as fuck. One more just to be safe. Oh, damn it. Welcome back, gentlemen. I was expecting you. I'm surprised. You don't have another decrepit uncle to look after? Oh, certainly. He'll be with us in a minute. So he doesn't crumble on the way. Let's play while we wait for him. We know who you are, Miss D'Aubergy. We want to know everything about Sophie. Let's play, sir, first. Go. Why are you here? For the same reason I came the first time. You know something about the 12 bottles of milk. You're Sophie's sister. We talked to Clement Bell. I don't know what you tried to accomplish here, but you must know what the old musketeer was about to reveal to us. We haven't finished playing. So will you tell us, or shall we force you? We haven't finished our game. Are you afraid of losing? There we go. That's enough. Tell us about Sophie. Where is she? When will you understand? We have killed 2 horses on the way, but we are finally here. Thank God. I don't think I could have delayed them much longer. Good day to you, my princess. Chevalier de St. George's. My prince. You are the Chevalier de St. George's. This man is the most skilled sword fighter in France. We need to run. Don't go. Face your destiny. Why did you visit the painter? Why are you inquiring after my daughter, Sophie? You are Julie d'Aubergy, Sophie's mother? Where is Sophie? We need to talk to her. Sophie disappeared 20 years ago. That's why I sent Deborah here. To milk the old musketeer and get him to reveal what happened to Sophie. Which I was about to achieve until you showed up and pushed him to kill himself. The blunt idiocy of men, more and more. We've learned that Sophie secretly married the king 20 years ago. I knew she was one of the favourites, but this could be the reason for her death. Julie. We need to talk to Theodore of Corsica. We tried, but he's an uncivilized cockroach. He will only talk at the point of a sword. I can help you with that. Do any of you fight? Pick up the sword and show me. Look at me in the eyes. You stand the best chance of winning by matching an experienced player's sequence of attacks. Are you ready? On guard. Come on, boy. Memorize my sequence of attacks and mirror it back at me. Ah, now I get it. Mirror it. Middle, high, middle. Damn it. Didn't do it right. Middle, low, middle. Oh, for fuck's sake. Low, high, low. Teach the boy how to attack. Seeing as you put up a good fight, getting the upper hand is all a matter of observation. Wait until you see a window of opportunity, then strike in a way your opponent isn't expecting. But in your excitement, don't forget to defend yourself for the rest of the round. High, middle, low. High. You can't always be on... Okay, so that is the strike. High, low, middle, high, low. Oh, I think I hit the wrong button. Middle, high, low, high, low. Middle, high, low, high, low. Wait. Low, high, middle, low, middle. Low, high, middle, low, middle. What am I doing wrong? Middle, high, low, high, middle. What it... Low, middle, low, middle, low. Oh! Hit a different one. Fair enough. Before you leave, I'd like to check that boy's victory wasn't a one-off. Besides, this game is much more of stamina as of skill. So hit a different button. Middle, high, middle. Low, middle, high, middle. Low, middle, high, low, high. Middle, high, low, middle, high. Excellent fun, boy. Again, move on. So be it, let us depart. Brains and brawn, the duel. Be careful, mon cher. Always. Alright. I'll be right back. I need to pee real quick. Won't be long. Okay, I'm back. Alright, so now we can go back here, the bandit's den, or we can go to the bathhouse. I'm going to do the bandit's den first. Let's face it, lad, the last time we visited His Majesty, we were woefully unprepared. But you know how to fight now. There's still a few hours left before we reach our destination. I wonder how we'll pass the time. I'm not sure we will have the occasion to play cards this time. If we do, I fully intend to bring Fyodor down with panache. I suppose we will use a strategy designed to give me an extremely strong hand. The following techniques call for an expert blend of subtlety and precision. We'll start with a new technique, bottom drag. Not to be confused with top drag, or a certain Molly house in Covert Gardens, but that's a whole other story. You know what? I'm not going to ask. You see, while top drag allows you to set the cards at the top of the deck, bottom drag allows you to do so at the bottom. So ready to give it a try? Listen closely. Till you find a high card with J, Q, K, and A, when you do and jog it, I'll find 3 more cards, 3 more high cards, and then jog those 2. You want to scan any cards before the unjog ones, it'll take far too long. Just grab the earliest high cards you can find. Good work. Now take the deck in both hands and hold it face down above the table. I'm going to shuffle by sliding the packs off the top and dropping them atop each other. Or so it will appear. In reality, the first cards you chopped won't be the section from the top, but the high cards you scanned from earlier. Because they're in jogs, they'll be easy to find and separate with your fingers. The rest of the pack will follow. Four high cards are now at the bottom of the deck. Now to show they all end up in my fair hands, for that I'll teach you a new false shuffle, the pincer shuffle. To the opponent, it will look like a normal shuffle. Naturally, you'll be drawing cards from the top and bottom of the deck at the same time. Let's give this a try. First things first. Unshuffle the cards. I know. You just spent all that time making a stack. Do it. See? Cards are safe because they're at the bottom of the pack. Now with your hands like a pincer, drop 1 card from the top and the bottom at the same time. A card for me and a random one for our opponent above. You need a card before we get... Come on, let's see if we can figure out the rest of this technique alone. You'll be fine, lad. So in principle, it's not dissimilar to an ineffective shuffle. Please go ahead, I'm curious to see how you fare. Explain, please. Drop 1 card from the top and the bottom at the same time. Yeah, go over again. Assuming Gala's platinum, you agree? We wouldn't have to act even more innocent. So that's not a false cut. I probably might want to cut too, so use a blank cut if they insist. Oh, I hit move on. That's when we task our opponent with making a cut. They'll feel confident there's no skullduggery at play, but the deck will remain unchanged. Theodore was an unknown participant of this technique when we visited him last, lad. Do you recall? Think back, lad. We used a bent card to force him to cut to our benefit. We won't bend the cards this time, but rely on some misdirection instead. You're a natural false cut, lad. Blank cut is much the same. Draw attention one way and apply your machinations elsewhere. Why don't you give it a try? That fucking sucked. Very convincing. I'm impressed but not surprised. Great word line. Let's give that another try. One more. One more. Bloody hell. Let's move on. Alright. Oh, damn it. Okay, so down, pincer, up, pincer, up, pincer, up, pincer. Fuck, I lost it. Alright. I'm having a lot of trouble, like, trying to memorize these things. Okay. Down. Pincer. Regular. Pincer. Regular. Pincer. Why do I always forget this stuff? Okay. Salty is key, so make sure you do this in one fluid motion. I just need a bit more practice. Down, pincer, regular, pincer, regular, pincer, regular, pincer, regular, lock. Four high cast, just as planned. Well done, lads. Ugh. This is fucking nuts. Let's move on. I'll leave you to get on with your writing exercises. What's that I can smell in the air? Macquee's plants? Wild garlic? Ah, I know. It's the smell of delusion and self-importance. We must be close. That's what I call a medieval roast. Jeez. Mate, your gun. Are you sure that's a good idea to have your arm on top of the nozzle where the bullet comes out? Like, that seems really unsafe. Like, because what if this is like a discharge and it just fires? Where is the King of Corsica? Good subjects, I am here. Pray tell, what is your business with the king? These gentlemen request your assistance in a matter of great importance to me. We pray you reconsider telling us your story. And I made my conditions clear. On guard, Maraud's. Well, are you not going to fight him? I'm here to make sure this weasel doesn't try to trick you. But by gallant rules, this duel is yours to fight, not mine. Well, my sword is purely ornamental. You're the one who knows how to use it. Really? Alright. I don't want to have to kill you. I don't think you care. High, middle, low. Ha, what a guitey. What sport? Middle, low, middle, high. Middle, low, middle, high. My, no voice and all spirit. High, low, low, middle, middle. High, low, low, middle, low. You've improved, young man. Come back, kid. Nice. It is time, Theodore. We stated your first for barbaric displays of violence. It's time to tell us about the 12 bottles of milk. And be careful. We have heard much already. We will know if you lie to us. Peace, my friends. I will tell you everything. At the turn of the century, I was a young musketeer under the orders of Henry de Aramitz. One day, the young Louis XV summoned us for a secret visit. A visit to the 12 bottles of milk. And here is what I saw and heard. This way. I am enjoying the story a lot more than I probably should. Make way for the king. Sophie? You're so pale. You're so cold. Sophie, wake up. She's not breathing. What? Why are you... the baby? A boy. Alive and well. No, your majesty. You must not lay eyes on him. Why isn't he crying? Why can't I hear my son? He doesn't have a tongue. You cannot get attached. I will handle this situation. You, fetch the carriage. I have to leave. This makes sense, but that also means... yeah! Wait, is that why he can't talk? I thought it was the seizures. Yes, you. You're the key. You mean he would be... What are you talking about? That baby, the king's legitimate child. You seem quite certain, Comte. Oh, I have my reasons. I have to leave right away. Julie needs to know about Sophie. She'll be devastated, but we now know what happened to her daughter. She died in labour. We'll be on our way over to Paris. We shall meet you there. Farewell, monsieur. I will be damned. Don't forget your Corsican brother if you end up sitting your duty ass on the throne. Listen, friends. Since we're all high nobility, why not close this revealing meeting with a royal game? Why not? We'll have time to work on our plans later. What do you say? Yeah, alright. Get some money from the guy. So, the main character is a prince. I guess we've heard that is a little cliche. But, whatever. But I thought the reason he couldn't talk was because of the seizures he was having. He doesn't have a tongue? Okay, so down, pincer up, pincer up, regular up, etc. Lock her in place. Nice. Getting the hang of it now. Alright, this one messed me up last time. Nice. Triple perfects. Propriety should compel you to let the king win. Your Majesty, you can't expect us to do that. That would be... What was that buzzing sound I heard? It's probably from outside. Such disrespect must be answered with another round. Oh, damn it. Got it. That thing goes up so high. Colchon, I will gut you for this outrage against your king. Pardon? Ha! I can tell that you believe me for a moment. Go. Jeez, that's so quick. Nice. Bang. What is it? Are you well? That's the sound of your luck falling down a well. No excuses, I have a lot to discuss with my friend here. Chapter 3, The Betrayal. Faith, I am no such fool. Everyone for himself is in this desert of selfishness which is called life. Maurice Central in La Roche de Lenore. Again, I am bad at pronouncing French, so my apologies. I wonder how long this game is. Son, you must have a lot of questions. I will tell you everything this time. No more masks. Your story started 20 years ago. I was a feature of us sailors at the time, parading in the garden with the rest of the poultry. You might remember me telling you that one day I heard a rumour. Just a few intriguing words repeated in a whisper. It brought me to Pau, to Miss Porterhouse. You see, your old mistress was hiding something. She ran an inn near Paris 20 years ago. An inn called the 12 Bottles of Milk. Ah! I followed my instincts. Something happened there. Something the king was trying to hide. Now that we know that the king's mistress, Sophia was in fact his secret wife, and that she gave birth to a baby, a mute one, yes, but nonetheless a strong contender for the throne of France. I believe Miss Porthouse was tasked with raising you out of the way. Miss Porthouse died before I could ask her anything about the events relayed by Theodore and Aramitz, but I had the intuition that you were involved in some way. Seems I got myself a prince as well as an apprentice. Yes, I believe that you are the secret. You are the heir to the throne of France, as well as a sore pain in the king's regal bottom. The king wants you dead, that's obvious. That's why his hound, MacGregor, is hunting us like this. He was sent by his master to nip at our heels. Anything else? MacGregor was the king's master spy, trying to desperately keep the whole affair from blowing up. Wonder what Julia will say. You're her grandson. Eugene, we have a unique hand to play now. It's going to be a difficult one, but I don't see any other way. We need to go to Paris and confront the king. If we don't, MacGregor will find us eventually. The king cannot ignore your claim. Are you in? I'm glad to have you on board for this, son. You will perform miracles. To make our way to Versailles, we'll need to find a way in, an introduction. We'll also need to work on your manners, my dear Eugene. All that while evading MacGregor's brutes. I'm happy to know some people. I'll wait for you in the carriage. So this has definitely gotten a lot more interesting than I expected. He's dangerous and powerful. Helping more and more people. The distress of our people is enraging. We have to help ourselves or no one else will. You've given 1,680 to our cause. You're doing a lot for our people. Thank you. Like I said before, it is a little cliche that like the main character with no origins and cannot speak is a little bit on the cliche side that he ends up being like royalty. But I'll admit, I was not expecting that. So, if he's mute because he was born mute, so what's causing the seizures then? Or is that like a birth defect as a whole? Well, before we go, we can go to the baths again, and I'm going to do that. I can see you're wondering why we're heading back to Aesir Baines. I got wind that the great Cagliostro is holding a mediumistic seance there. Spiritualists attract stooges like flies to honey. We'd be foolish to pass up the opportunity. I'm meeting with a baron who is attending the event. Hopefully Colonel Gabriel is otherwise engaged. Now we should take advantage of the setting for our trick. Seance are, how you say this? Scary? Yes, I know some very talented tricksters who use all sorts of sound and light. I know, we will use the darkness to our advantage. We will mark the back of the cards with a brush I pinched from Thierry Bell's workshop. How the fuck am I supposed to pronounce these things? I really hope this game like eventually gets an update to have voice acting like Jenny Leclos. A light mark that no one will see except us because we will know where to look. I need to build up a knowledge of the high cards in my opponent's hand while you force low cards upon them. This will lead to such a conclusive victory that our mark will swear a spectre is influencing the game. First up, a new technique, the Painter. When the game begins, I'll slip a deck in your pocket to find a way to excuse you from the table. It's a seance, so I suppose there'll be incense and other fumes. It could make you queasy. Once you're alone, you'll be getting creative. Use the paintbrush, mark a handful of high cards from the pack. You can ignore the suits and make sure you find a way to differentiate the values between Jack, Queen, King, and Ace. That's up to you. You'll be the one decrypting it later. I can propose a system if you like. Very well. Oh, great. Ace is the strongest value, so I'll give it to the top slot. I mark the rest of the high cards in a descending value as I move clockwise around the points. The system has always worked with me. Do with it what you will. Ready to have a go at painting some cards? That's Jack. Ace. Oops. Ace. King. And Queen. And another Queen. You ready to move on? Yep. Having marked some of the high cards, you return to the table and revisit our old friend Sticky Hand. And this time you're finding a card for our opponent to pick a nice low one, 2, 3, 4, etc. Nice done. This low card will now go on the top of your deck. Our cards are prepared, it's time to deal them out. Summon that low top card you just palmed. Go ahead and deal to your target. These are the ones sat to your left. Oh! So when a high card marks, you're about to deal it to many targets. I need to pay attention to know the exact value. Oh shit. No. Alright, now that I've gotten an understanding. So, as a result, I think the best way for me to do this is to is pick familiar ones. So, let's try all queens. And so if I just have to pick the highest, then that means I just need to look for, I just need to wait until I see queens. Bollocks. Queen. That's actually a lot easier than it's made out to be. So I literally just, I get to choose what the highest value is. Let's do another rehearse. So I'll just pick whatever the first one is that I get. So because that was an ace, look for all aces. Actually, I want to try something. Yeah. Alright, that's actually a lot easier than I think. That's actually a lot easier than it looks. And because I can mark any card with any design I want, that basically means that I can like put the I still need to follow like the ace, king, queen and jack thing. But I don't necessarily have to follow all the others, and I can use my own designs. Basically, as long as I know that... Well, no, actually. What if I end up with a highest value and it's not what I've marked? So... I think I'll be alright. So another social draft is a welcome respite. I can tell you're starting to like the finer things in life too. Don't act coy. You're a dandy in training. Jeez, look at all these candles. Well, son, how does it look? All clear. Glad to know. I would hate to encounter our good friend the Colonel again. He almost got caught last time. What happened here? Where is everyone? Miss. Wait, don't run? That was a disaster, Franz. An utter calamity. What did you expect? You asked me to hypnotize the Baron, and that is what I did. I didn't need him to enter a quiet trance and tell us about his departed wife. I didn't need him to impersonate Beelzebub and attempt to eat the hearts of my audience. It's not my fault that my art stirs the most powerful feelings known to man. Oh, for heaven's sake, spare me the rhetoric. Well, that was interesting. So, pardon my intrusion. Are you the great Cagliostro? I am indeed. Are you here for the seance? I'm afraid it's over now. My guests are all gone. That is too bad. I arranged to give a card with one of your guests, the Baron. I'm afraid the Baron is indisposed at the moment. Indigestion, most probably. Sorry, next bit, Steph. Don't you want to play a game with us instead? I'm not sure. A game of cards is a providential means to read the destinies of men. Let's see it. We shall play now. Don't know why I'm having a hard time reading. Mind you, it's a lot of complicated words as well. What is it, son? The fumes, is that it? Will you excuse my son for this round? He's got a weak head. The young and their weak heads. That's no problem at all. Try and fill in my glass before you go. Oh, wait, other way. King. Come on. Ace. Jack. King. And 2 queens. Welcome back, Eugene. Since you're standing, do you mind serving me more wine? Nice. Queen. 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 Flabbergasted. You are what? Flabbergasted. It's a word I just invented. Somehow I don't think you did invent that word, but I'm not willing to argue. Ace. What a hand. You are a lucky bastard. I must say, I was not expecting this outcome. The fates are not on your side today. Nice. Jack. King. Wow, that one was dead easy. Well, that was a disaster. I am but a toy in the hands of a capricious forces. I must leave now and meditate. So it is a good idea for me to do multiple cards, because what if they don't get any of the ones that I haven't marked? Great game, my friend. You did well. Let's plan our next move. A lucky streak? Alright. So we have the theatre, the scholar's favourite, and the gambling house. Where is the... Oh, here it is. I'm fine for now. So I know that this is just for the sake of getting more money, which I'm not particularly fussed about. I'm just gonna... There we go. Alright. Gambling house or the Schloss favourite? This is... if I've offended any French people, I apologise. We're heading to the Burn. The new gambling house just opened there. I happen to know the owner, Jean-Laure de Lauriston. We're up against gambling royalty. These are dangerous waters, so we will keep things safe and simple. We shall repeat the tobacco box trick we used on Ravo's ship to Corsica. First, you need to steal a look at the opponent's cards using the shinier glimpse. Before signaling the highest card with our pinch drop signal. You haven't done before. I'm happy for us to skip the rehearsal and rest remains of the journey if you like. A sensible choice. Two. Ace. So, what? Oh, fuck. It was the suit, not the, oh no. King of Spades. Ace of Hearts. That's all we need to know. Ace of Hearts. Very well. We'll pass the rest of the journey with some deportment practice. I think I can see the spire of Burns Cathedral. We're getting close. Jeez, you are a titan. The Comte de Saint Germain, you're here in my casino. I couldn't miss the opportunity of visiting your new endeavour. We have a few players today that would love to play against you. Damn. Like Mr. Lustig here, behind me. My pleasure. Please have a seat. I'm your humble servant, Mr. Lustig. I look forward to this game. You are a young man. I don't know what game your master is playing, but I will watch you. King of Hearts. Ace of Diamonds. Ace of Diamonds. All right. No. Something wrong, Mr. Lustig. Chances are fickle, Muse. Shall we use a new deck, maybe? Of course. Three of Spades. Ten of Spades. Six of Hearts. It's always the worst when it's not the first one. King of Diamonds. King of Diamonds. Ace of Spades. Motorhead. Huh? Go take a walk, lad. Pour me a glass before you leave, won't you? Sure. That's the last of mine. Go get yourself a new spot while you're away. These aren't our cards. Go examine the deck. I'm certain it's been tampered with. Ah. Aha! Back when I was serving as a general in the military, we used to always say that a signal system was only as strong as the memory of the soldiers. After all, it only takes one bagged apple to spoil the barrel. Let's try to understand why you're telling us this. Why you must shout while it's doing so. My apologies, I have to rely on metaphor to paint a clear picture. Where is the wine? Oh. Oh, now I get it. Double diamonds, got it. I love where this is going. The improvised painter. Oh, but I have to be dead quick now. Ah, you're back with the wine. Pour me a glass, lad. This is gonna suck. With how high that is now. Eight of Hearts. Jack of Hearts. I think. Shit. Ace of Clubs. Don't need any more. Ace of Clubs. The Ace of Clubs. The Ace of Clubs. Doesn't have the same ring to it. I'm probably going to have to listen to that song again. It is a damn good song. Round 1. Thank you, Mr. Lustig. It was a very informative game. I can still play. No, I don't think you can, Mr. Lustig. You should leave now. Clever bastard, though. John, I'm disappointed. You put us against a cheat. The cards were marked. A match made in heaven. You know what? Fair. Now out of you. This is a respectable house. You know what? All things considered, like, that was fair enough. That was actually pretty clever. I liked that. That little unexpected moment. Alright. I'll be right back. I need to go to the toilet again, and I'm gonna get a... and I'm gonna refill my glass. Alright, I'm back. Okay. I think that was my favourite moment so far, realising we were going up against another cheat. Because I thought that was, like, dead weird how I'm, like, for some reason I did that all right and still lost. It's like, look at the back of the card, it's like, you son of a bitch. And then, like, just tamper the, tampered stuff. It's like, that was, I think that was my favourite bit so far. That was actually really clever, and I thought that was a pretty good twist. I never actually thought about going up against another cheat. Alright. Charlotte's favourites. Ludwigsburg's Germany. Oh yeah, this is all across Europe, so... What if we ever go to... probably not. England's an island. We're leaving France. It's time for us to lay low. MacGregor will have a hard time tracking us in Germany. Especially at the Schloss Favourites. The what? It's the perfect place for you to learn how to blend in with high society. That's what. Frederick von Württemberg, our host, is incredibly jealous of his cousin, Louis XV. Some say he's keeping a court more refined than in Versailles. Of course, you cannot enter society as, well, yourself. Meaning you need a disguise. I will introduce you as Madame de Saint-Phalaine, a widow taking the vow of silence after tragic loss of her husband. Well, that's what it is. I hope you're not one of those small folks who feels threatened by the idea of wearing a gown. I mean, me personally, I don't think I'd be too comfortable wearing a dress, but I'm also not exactly against the idea either for the sake of a disguise. It's the age of enlightenment, my friend. Trans rights and everything. I'm just messing. Sorry. However, your disguise isn't just for fun. You see, dressing as a woman means we can use some novel techniques in our strategy. You're going to be using two different methods to tell me as much as possible about my opponent's hand. Both are signals of a sort. Oh, sorry. Step 1 will require a more active meddling. Step 2 is a little more passive. When combined, I'll be given the significant edge on my opponent. First of all, I'll slip a deck into this pocket and find a way to excuse you from the table. Once you're alone, you're going to be getting creative with the paintbrush again. Well, this time, you'll be working strictly on my terms. It's crucial that I'm able to identify my opponent's strong cards during the game. I've created a simple system. Listen closely. Now, the ace of the strongest cards naturally against the top slot, make the rest of the high cards in a descending value as you move clockwise around the points. So the same as before. Of course, during an actual game, I need you to mark more cards than that. But for now, I think you get the idea. Yeah, so I'm going to go to like 6 or 8. Whichever you're painting, it's time to move on to the second most important part of our plan. The indiscreet part. We need to find a way to casually steal a glance at... a mirror. A mirror, yes of course. That's obviously what I was about to suggest. Observe and signal to me your opponent's strongest suit while pretending to preen yourself. Get a good look at your opponent's card in the mirror. Make sure to memorize the number of cards of their strongest suits. So, Ace of Diamonds. I'll call this Miracles. Fan signaling. 4 clubs, 4 hearts, spades, diamonds. Sometimes you find yourself a signal how many cards in its hand. Now I've got spying on my opponent's cards before signaling to be their strongest suits. Did I get spades and diamonds mixed up again? Ah, bloody... Oh, no. Oh, there are 3 diamonds. The brush and the fan. One more try. Four spades, ace. Oh, just 4 spades. Yep, I think I'm okay. Oh, look out the window, we're here. Frederick? Comte Saint-Germain, vous ici? Yes, my friend. It's such a long time since Versailles. You know, the only thing I missed in that time is our card games. Such passion in your style, dear Comte. We should play, in memory of Versailles. First, let me introduce you to my protege, dear Graciela. Please come. Madame de Saint-Philin, please allow me to present you with the Duke Frederick von Wittenberg. Your servant, madame. Graciela made a vow to stay silent for 10 years. Her husband was in the army. A gruesome story. I dare not tell you. Please, Dickon, don't upset our guest. Let's enjoy the evening instead. Madame, are you joining us at the table? Alas, Gracias will just observe this game. The poor lamb never gets the rules right. Julie, are you joining us? Wait, we know her, don't we? Yeah. It's like, oh shit. Comte Saint-Germain, we meet again. Julie, I didn't expect to see you here and to meet you here. I thought we would meet in Paris. You're not difficult to track. St. George has told me about your little exertion in Corsica. I am sorry about Sophie. Let's play, Con. The grief might give me an edge in the game. I did. Do you mind getting another bottle for me? Wonder how this is going to look with the dress. Before Madame Grease steals the table, would you be so kind as to fetch some more wine, Graciela? Once again, I apologize for the name butchering. I'm like, I failed French. Also, I move a hell of a lot slower in this dress. Alright. So, same as before. King. Queen. Ace. Jack. Queen. Jack. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Come on. Thank you. You're such a pale, Graciela. Please, my glass is empty. I move so slow. Oh. Don't know why I'm betting. I'm not the one playing. 4 hearts. So holla dat. Please, my friend. Feminine ears are listening. Spade, club, spade, spade, club. Spade, club, spade, spade, club. Spade, club. Club, spade, spade, club. Fuck. Hello, Strawstack. Well done, Frederick. Yeah. I don't know why I always get those suits mixed up. Like... Okay. 3 diamonds. What a reckless creature you are, Comte. I give up. Comte, I don't know if you play like a gentleman or like a scoundrel. I would like to know. If my methods are skewed, rest assured, madame, that my motives are pure. You know, it's a relief to finally understand Sophie's death. What a puzzlement to hear about your unexpected grandson. To hear about... Come here, you. I want to see your face. She knew. Don't be afraid. A widow. Only a man could be fooled by such a... could be fooled by such a disguise. Come to Paris. I'll teach you a few tricks of my own. Truthfully, I do not know if you are my grandson, but you have Sophie's eyes. I had a feeling she would know. Especially since she knows the Comte. It's like, I'm not falling for that. Alright. I'm going to head back to the camp and donate a good chunk of the money I've got. Thank you. I know an orphanage in need. I'll take care of the rest. Is this where I can learn the hat tricks? Yep. Oh. It helps to learn that technique in case I need to know it again. Young Eugene, you look fancier every time I see you. And soon you will wear a crown. Let's practice with your sword. Yeah, I'm good, thanks. Just wanted to see you. Ready to leave? Yes. Alright. So the gambling house is back open again, and I imagine I'm going to get a harder version of what I had before. Minimum bet is 270. Jeez. We're now heading towards Chateau du Marais in Gimole. You said to find a way to get to Versailles from here. And I must warn you, Gimole is a surprising place. It's... What is happening outside? We're not on the road anymore. The horses are bolting. Quick, jump! Finally. You made a fool of me, now you'll pay your debts with your... Don't think about running. Hands up. I will deal with you first. Any final words? What? Do you wish to duel? Give me one good reason to do that. I don't think so. You want a chance to live? Just give me a brilliant idea. Take a coin. Heads we duel. Tails I shoot you right away. Oh, I know this trick. And I think I screwed up. Yep, screwed up. Forgot to flip it. Hey, Jeff. Yes, thank you. I'm glad you feel at home. Do you want to get back to your life? Do you want to avoid the end? I can send you back. Ready to pay for your life? Do you want a song for my lover? Who is your lover? Memory. I don't sing very much. To be honest, I'm not used to talking at all. Yeah! I'm a grateful audience. Forevermore, I forget the face of my lover, and their shape and their name. They are a memory, and I am the end of all memory. I feed on my lover, I collect all there is to remember. Alright, try that again. Thanks for belling on me, by the way, Compt. Tails, I shoot you right away. Oh, fucking hell. I was not paying attention. I am an idiot. Hey, guess who doesn't know how to flip a coin correctly? Alright, try again. Heads we duel, tails I shoot you right away. Heads. Well, it seems it's your lucky day. Take this gun. Now throw that coin again and see who's going to shoot first. Heads I shoot first, tails you do. Oh boy. Oh! What happened? I'm dying! You two, stop drooling in the background. Arrest this man. He tried to kill me. You shot yourself. Not allowed. Our hero is despairing in the gaol of Toulouse. So I got arrested. Surprised he hears a whisper, a familiar voice. Long time no see. His good friend Irina is hiding in the corner of the cell. I knew it. Poor lamb, the Countess left you in a dire situation. Colonel Gabriel is a drunk as well as a fool. He lacks the wit to have trapped you by chance. MacGregor is behind this. In fact, he's entering the prison courtyard as we speak. Let's just we don't dwell here for too long. What door? How did you get it open? Oh, Jesus, on fire. Irina, did you find? I've gotten comped. Eugene, I thought I'd lost you for a while. Wait, is he angry with me? So very, very angry, my dear Comte. You left him to hang. But it will pass. I mean, yeah, he kind of ditched me. I see Irina bribes the right guard. I'm glad you're safe. The Comte was in quite the panic. It's becoming too dangerous for you to wander around with your gains in your pocket. I imagine if the girl had found your purse, you should consider leaving some of your coins here in the camp. We will protect it. I overestimated how much you have. You only have pennies. So I can't go back, can I? And this is going to require 270. Can I go back? I don't... Nah, he'll be there again. I think it's just going to repeat itself. So I think I have to do the gambling house first. So I'm going to need 270. Monsieur de Barache is an old friend of mine. He said we could use his theatre to play. He also invited our opponents for the night. Wonder who they might be. Good evening. Is this a joke? Madame, you here? How could that be? I hope the other players are not... You, there are no other card players in this country? Damn you, Reverend. You're like the smallpox on an English army. Unshakable. The last player is arriving. Oh, but of course. Good day to you, Madame. Madame, messieurs. I feel like I know you. What's the cause of your myopia, General? Weak eyes or weak brain? But I know you. How quaint. I suppose most places dispel this awkward air. The stack shuffle. The constant gatherer. Let's do this one. I'm honestly like the best at this one. Like this one's one of my specialties. You saying I didn't win this time? I had an ace, though. If only he had wits as well. 3 of clubs. 5 of clubs. 2 of diamonds. King of spades. Ace of clubs. Oh, bishop's bottom. What's it? Everyone is full black. Ask me as loudly as you. Wish you could watch that grin from your face, dear Comte. Apologies, madame, for my merriment. I didn't think I'd pull this off. You pulled it rather hard, though. Nice work, lad. Let's quit while we're still ahead. Yeah, leave. As I said, to excuses, we have quite the journey to make. Until next time. Okay. What time are we at? Alright, we're closing in on the 2-hour mark now, so... In any case, I'm gonna end it off here, and I'm gonna get to the next game. So anyway, so far this is really good. I think the one problem is that if I stay off this game for a little too long, I tend to forget shit. So, especially since this is a game we have to be precise. We have to remember things quickly. Have to be precise, and you have to have your wits about you. And as I've shown, not that great so far. It doesn't help that like a lot of the words get a little bit complicated, and I don't know if I've got like any sort of brain problem, or if it's just like a bad few couple of weeks where I'm just like misremembering things. But like, either way, that's not important. Either way, so if you're watching this on YouTube, I will see you next time for more Card Shark. And if you're watching this on the stream, get ready for some Super Mario Bros. 3. All right, see you in a bit.